Welcome to this Jhana Insight of going metta. Whatever is evident to me is Atma or essence. When we book a flight, someone is sitting in your seat. You will tell them that that specific seat is allocated to you. But is it actually your seat or is it the airline seat? And after that flight, you will leave the seat there. And the same goes for this body. It is borrowed. And if it was not for consciousness, this body wouldn't be animated and alive. So how do things become evident to me? Through my sense organs. What is evident is essence, Atma, me. So what are you really? If not Atma, you are beyond that. So after knowing this truth, let's say that you have to renew your passport. And it requires you to fill out all of the forms. The forms ask you to please fill in your name, and you answer, God. Where do you live? Everywhere. No, this is missing the point. You will still write the name that was given to you at birth that appears in your passport right now, the address where you actually live in a house. It's not so much about changing the language or avoiding or disregarding the me, the character. Not at all. There is nothing wrong with stomach pain, headache, etc., etc. Knowing that it is temporary and that you are not that alone is the key. Honoring the wave while knowing the ocean. Notice in deep sleep that none of this is here. No stomach pain, no body, no words, no mind, no imagination. It is temporary value. It is just important to realize it as such. It has a beginning and it has an end, and that is how it's always going to be. And contemplation takes knowledge and turns it into understanding. This is a way to use the brain and the mind appropriately. So the buddhi is the intellect. Food supplies the food essence with fuel, this body. It sustains itself and is strong. But that is no indication of the mind being strong. You see, all your likes will bind you. It is not your dislikes that bind you, as we avoid our dislikes. So in any way, the dislikes can, to an extent, still govern your life, however, but in a different way. Your likes are the attractions. They become your bondage if not realized as temporarily. So that which you refer to as your likes and your dislikes happens in the intellect of the mind, the buddhi. And it gets fed through the object of experience, the body. So example, if you like pizza like me, it is a mental process, but your taste buds simply stimulate. Sensations themselves know no difference between pleasure and pain or good and bad. Taste, for this example, is only an activation of certain senses. It is only thoughts that knows and differentiates between pleasure and pain. I am not within the bounds of my dharma, the righteousness or the right thing to do. I am not bound by the wealth to have security. I am not bound by the desire, the right desires according to my dharma. Or the liberation, the moksha, to be free from it all. These are the 4 purusharthas. All living human beings have the urge to look for these 4 things. And it is your right to look for them, to experience them. Illusion. We don't know when it is happening, else it wouldn't be an illusion. We do not know we are delusional. And delusional is also a part of our lives. Though the delusion comes with a lot of pride, and that leads to jealousy, judgment, criticism, etc., etc. So it's just like denial and illusion also have to be considered in order for us to go metta on that. You have to be willing to see. You have to be willing to notice your degree and your part in the delusion itself.